Guys, welcome back. So I know I've been doing some really intricate kind of makeup looks for Halloween. This one I just decided to do something simple, something last minute. If you guys have any last minute Halloween parties you gotta go to, or if you are in school, because I know if you're in school you can't really wear all that makeup that I've been doing. So I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, to start the look off, I'm starting off with the Anastasia Brow Wiz just to define the shape of my brows and start filling them in. I'm also going to take 3.5 by Benefit. It's the Kabrow to further define and fill my brows in. And to set my brows down, I'm going to take the number 4 of the Gimme Brow by Benefit. It's completely rubbed off the bottle. That's why I didn't show you guys the bottle. And now carving out the brows to add the definition and the shape to them, because I did kind of mess them up. They're really messy today. I'm taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Concealer in Fairlight Neutral. That's also going to add a highlight to underneath my brows. Taking my all-time favorite shadow base, the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, I'm going to just go ahead and place this all over my lids to prime them and hide the discoloration on my lids. Starting off with the Toofaced Peach Perfect palette, I'm going to take Peaches and Cream to set my base. Now for the transition shade, I'm going to take Puree from the Peach Perfect palette and just begin to run that through the transition area of my eyelids. Now hopping over to the Dose of Color Sassy Sienna palette, I'm going to start from the middle shade all the way to the darkest shade and use those on my eyes in that order. So when you see me switch shadow brushes, that's when I'm going to switch to the darker shade. Now going into the Aina palette with Anastasia, I'm taking the shade Ginger. I swear this is my perfect fall color. It just makes my eyes pop. It's that burnt orange that we're all looking for the fall time. I swear I love it. I'm going to pop this in my upper crease just to start blending out that darker color that I had placed on my lid from the Sassy Sienna's palette. Now I'm going back into the Peach Perfect palette, taking Summer Yum to deepen up my crease. And then I'm taking Zam from the Aina palette just to add the whipped cream on top of that pumpkin spice latte. That's how I kind of feel like this eyeshadow look looks like. Taking the Pacifica cleansing wipes, I'm going to go ahead and clean up underneath my eyes and create that sharp edge since I'm not going to do any eyeliner with this eyeshadow today. And to start my face off, I'm taking my First Aid Beauty Hyaluronic Acid Hydration Primer. This one's just a really good moisturizer. It's going to add hydration to my skin as well as start to prime my face. And then following in with another primer, I'm taking the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer to help kind of cover up my pores. I've been addicted to this primer. It has been a lifesaver during this fall time because my skin's been getting dry, but my pores are huge still. And for foundation, I'm finally taking the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. It took me long enough to get it, but I'm taking it in the shade 30CG. I know this is my self-tan shade, so I need to get another shade when I'm not self-tan. But so far, I really like this. Let me know if y'all want a review on this foundation. I would love to record it for y'all. I would probably do like a 12-hour wear test on it, see how it lasts through a work day, or maybe going to a theme park or pumpkin patch right now for the fall time. Now taking my NYX color corrector for underneath the eyes, I want to start covering these bags. School's been a hard one, definitely, so not a lot of sleep, but it's definitely a lot of fun. But just gonna go ahead and take that and cover up these dark bags. Now taking my two favorite concealers, I'm taking the KylieCosmetics Concealer in Bone and the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Concealer in Very Fair Point 2. To bake and set the skin, I'm taking the KylieCosmetics Powder and Translucent and the Ciaté Translucent Powder. To bronze, I'm taking my Catrice Bronzer in Sunkissed Bronze and the Park Avenue Princess Bronzer from my Tarte Clay palette. To start my lower lash line, I'm taking the shade Puree on a fluffy pencil brush and running that all across my lower lash line. I know I said I wasn't going to use eyeliner, but I guess I picked up the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Whiskey and ran that across my lower lash line. And then I picked up a stiffer pencil brush and began to smudge that out into the Puree shade. And to highlight my face and my eyes, I'm taking that highlighter from the Tarte Clay palette. I am also adding the blush from that same exact palette. After adding the highlight, I like how it looks like it's underneath the highlight and it's glowing from within. Also, I'm taking the Clinique Lower Lash Mascara and running that across my lower lash line just to kind of define my lashes a little bit, but I don't like a whole lot of mascara down there because it does kind of smudge on me sometimes. I know, seemed like a typical day kind of look, but to make this a Halloween look, I'm gonna dress up the lips a little bit. I'm starting off with the KylieCosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Heat. It's her Velvet Matte lipstick, so it's not gonna dry down all the way matte, but it's still gonna give a long wear. And I'm just lining that with a smaller brush to line my lips because I did forget a lip liner with me when I did film. I also filled in my lips with that Heat shade. Now I'm going to take the Urban Decay Perversion lipstick, and I got inspired by a little tree drawing. I'll insert it in at the end so that way you can see what I was inspired by. But with that, I'm taking a small brush like I used for the lip liner to draw the tree branches to my best ability. As you can see, I was not happy with how it turned out at all. So I'm going to go back in with the Perversion lipstick and begin to fill in my lips with that one. I'm going to start a new kind of look. I'm going to take my white NYX liquid liner and begin to draw stripes on my lips. I thought this would look cuter with it, so I had more of a monochromatic kind of look, not just orange and orange. Now I have red orange eyes and a bold black and white lip. So still not happy, just decided to change it to plain Heat on my lips. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye now. Alright, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, as well as follow my Instagram. I will leave that link down below. Have a happy Halloween guys, and see you in my next episode.